How many of you have heard of Little Free Libraries?
We love libraries!
Basically, it's a little building the size of a doll's house, sitting on a post, somewhere in public, and there's a sign on it that says, take a book, return a book. There are over 1,000 of these in the world today. Now our target is 20 of these little libraries operating in Toronto by the year end. We are committed to making this Little Free Library project happen in Trinity Bellwoods Park. However, the construction and the installation costs will exceed $1,000. We need lumber, hardware, paint, labor.
I am here today to preserve our Canadian pennies. On Friday afternoons, I've started a class called the Penny Art Project, pardon me, the Penny Art Workshop and Sale. Some of the things that we've already done. Lighter for the guys, belt buckles for the men. We may not need them, but I think if we all just had one to save, one to have, one to display, one to remember with, I think we'd be preserving a very special part of Canadian history. I would love to ask you, before anything else, to consider our contribution to your awesome foundation and give us some money to start a fund before you know what, we're going to be penniless.
It's about parking space it's about public space in Toronto. We're gonna this is part of celebrating an art installation celebrating the International Parking Day on September 21st. And basically we'll take over a meter parking space. We'll pay for the tickets. But instead of putting a car there, we're going to turn it into a public space for people to enjoy. There will be a roof over here on top that's made out of recycled 2 liters pop bottles. So when people come into the space, they can literally unscrew one of this bottle like a light bulb and fill it with a color they want and put it back on, and hopefully within hours we will have a really colorful canopy made out of recycled 2 liters pop bottle. And especially in an urban city where space is premium, every bit of public space, really help to make us enjoy the city better.
We would get thousands of business cards made, and on the business card it would say, "I'm lost. Please return me to this location," and we would have them placed all over the city. They'd be in shops, they'd be sitting on the streetcar. So it's a bit of a social experiment to kind of see who would take up this offer. Hey, why not? Why not? You look up the address, you head out there with your friends, and what you end up at is a small, very cool niche shop that maybe people don't know in Toronto. It's somewhere that should be more popular than it is. And you would hand them this card and you would say, "I brought it back. It was lost and it's safe now." But you are not done. They would hand you another card with the new location and somewhere else you have to head. And basically, at this point, you have entered into a massive journey. You are going all across Toronto to different locations. You're meeting masked figures and having to deliver parcels. Basically, this would go on for months.
Okay, so our 2 winners this evening are... Boy, I hope I remember from what I just thought. Park Yourself. And a Little Library. So we are the Awesome Foundation, awesometorg.org. Watch for us on Twitter and those other places where you talk online and electrons go and stuff. Thank you so much for coming.